Okay, what is going on? Alright, so these are going to be my first games playing with Prismatic Evolutions in-game, as you can see. I was in Arceus tier beforehand, like before ladder reset, and I actually played exclusively my boy here, our Caledon EX. Deck seems really strong. I brought it to a challenge over the weekend. It went well. The only loss that I had was against a friend of mine, and I just like bricked, which can happen. So it's a deck with a lot of energy. It's, pretty reliant on things like Ultra Ball and Professor's Research, but I think this is a good starting point. One, because I know the deck really well, but also because, frankly, I think this deck is like a little Budew proof because of how high the supporter count is. So, like early game, right? Like, if I get to go first, I can just work really hard to Ultra Ball 2 energy away as quickly as possible. That way I can end up with our Caledon on turn 2, the way that you want. And then if I'm forced to go second, then on the turns, I basically still get to play my items first, really. If I go first, I play my items or whatever, and then I get Itchy Pollen, I'm kind of fine. And if I don't have my evolution, conveniently, Hammer In does 30 damage for 1 energy. So, there's that. And then, if I am item locked, very high chance I have a Professor's Research in my hand, so on the turns that I would try to Ultra Ball away energy or Earthen Vessel away energy in order to find an Arcaladon or something like that, on those turns I can just Research and it will effectively be the same thing. So to get used to things, to try out the new format and everything, I'm just gonna try that out. So here we go. I expect to get Budewed, kind of immediately. I don't anticipate to win every game that I play at all. But I wanted to spend a few hours today going through, playing some games, seeing what it's all like, seeing if I still like Arcaladon. Duraludon's my favorite Pokemon, so being able to, one-trick my favorite Pokemon in the TCG just feels nice. It was really fun to bring this deck to the challenge over the weekend, and I have another one this weekend that I almost certainly will bring as well. Big Duraludon fan. Alright, I'm being asked to go second. And I'm gonna mulligan. This deck does not play a lot of basic Pokemon. So this is not the most surprising thing in the world. But okay, first game. Cloth. Cloth Terapagos, yeah. Yeah, it's Stadium. Do they have Trolley? Not yet. I would hate to see Trolley first thing, but that's kind of what this deck does, so. Do they play Lumineon? Can they just go get the Arven, right now? Oh, never mind. I'm being silly. They're going first. They do have that. Oh, there it is. Okay, yep. That makes sense. Here's the Forest Seal Stone. Yeah, they'll get set up. My hand is not great, so... Do they Trolley and then Carmine? I feel like I would do it the other way. Because depending on what you get off of Carmine, that could change how you want to use the Forest Seal Stone, if you even want to use it. The only stadium bumps that I play in this deck are 2 jamming towers, which will almost certainly come in handy here. So Jamming Tower will be good. There's also the, so every single Pokemon except Terapagos has an ability. So Scizor has a field day. Yep. If I can get set up, Scizor has a field day. Sure. Yeah, they didn't hit anything. Yep. Alright, let's see if I get donked or not. Very possible. I think I do just grab research. I can attach. Yep. Cool. 1, 2. So I will. Yeah, this still isn't great. I would love to have gotten my literally anything. Okay, yep, it goes down. Not a great start. Just put up Scyther. Mm-hmm. They're just passing? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I need Night Stretcher pretty bad. So this does not turn off Toxic Powder. That's fine. Take 2. All right, I play 4 Night Stretcher, and I'd love to find one of them. Okay, that's good. There's these. Grab that. You have this. We can bump their stadium. Now, ideally, I would have been able to bump their stadium, like, and Iono them, but I kind of had to research that last hand. We're pretty low on resources now, so, like, this board state doesn't feel particularly good. But, you know, what are you going to do? Take 1. It's an energy. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they put down one more ability Pokemon, Scizor takes KO here. Is that Fez? No. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what does this look like? So they can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5. That's, yeah. Okay. I think we do lose this, just to be honest with you, but not sure how close we can bring it back. Okay, there's 200. And then that. Interesting. I think I evolve here. It's 3, 6 energy. Get rid of those for another Dora. Like that. Like Iono. That's good. I'm happy with that. Put down another Dora. I think I'd rather just attach here rather than draw. Because I just punch active. Just realized my stream was on the wrong fucking thing. That's good. Oops. Nope, don't want that. Okay. Yep, there's boss. So that's fun. Alright, I'm gonna Night Stretcher and Arcalodon. Let's do this. There's 3 Night Stretcher. I wish I had attached one to Scizor for 7. Let me see what's in the deck right now. There is an energy in deck. There's a Night Stretcher as well. Okay. Okay, I'll fail that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 260. But I can't really do that though. Did I have to get rid of? No. They just have 1 prize card left, so kind of sketchy. I don't know if, yeah, prime catching there is like incorrect, I think. Yeah, this is not good. But I also don't think that they can do anything. I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just have to find out if they can punish me for this. Mm-hmm. There's Toxic Powder. They pass. There's one boss in there. Nope, I want to put this back. All I need is to gust the thing. Done. We're gonna thin. I have multiple chances to get this, actually. Oh, it's 2 cards off the top no matter what, right? So, yeah. Got it. That was crazy. That was a crazy first game. I had a really, really high chance of drawing into outs to Pokemon, which is why I felt it was an okay decision. That's the thing. Anyone in chat who's been hanging out for a while as well, this channel was given drops from the Pokemon Company, so if you watch for 45, I think it's 45 minutes, you get drops that you can redeem for your Pokemon TCG Live account. Latest arc I see in Japan, they don't use any other Pokemon as an attacker. Yeah, the reason I like Scizor is because it gives you a single prize path that is reasonable. So like you have a free retreater that's not Mew EX, or you don't have to play Latias. Dialga is just food for most Pokemon. And Scizor in the right matchups is hitting for like, you know, 260, 300 in some matchups. So it's definitely, oh, this hand is awesome. Except I prized Greninja. So the only not awesome thing about it, I'll just get another Duraludon. Let's prize check. All right, we have all of those guys. We have all of those guys. We did prize one Scyther. But yeah, I'd be down to try out other lists that are like prized a Vessel. Other lists that are a bit more geared towards, like, I've seen ones that are just 4/4 Duraludon, and then, like, you know, Lumineon and other stuff. So, you know, I'm going to leave this energy in my hand because next turn there's a very high likelihood that I try to, like, Ultra Ball it away. Milotic, no thank you. No thanks. Do not show me Phoebus. Okay, cool. Well, this is annoying. Actually, is it annoying? It could be chill. It could be chill. It could be a Scizor moment. Dude, yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of boss, it's fine. Oh, let's go. If I played one canceling cologne, bow. But like, you know, this isn't like a deck that you see a lot, so it's fine. Dude, they're so cooked. Well, actually, no, they're not, because I can't do damage, but... If Punishing Scissors did more damage based on, like, all ability Pokemon, this would be insane. The multiplier would have to be lower than 50, though. I think it would have to be, like, 10 plus 20 for each ability Pokemon. If it was, like, whole board. Dude, yes. This is so epic. Alright, I'm just going to attach. What's in here? 2? 3? Yeah, I mean... Eventually they're going to bench a Pokemon and then, like, penny this. I was not playing back then, unfortunately. I wish I was. Sometimes I get really disappointed with myself that I wasn't playing sooner. Yeah, I'm gonna nest ball for a Scyther next turn, but I think I prized a Scyther, to be honest with you. I prize either a Scyther or a Scizor. Either way, Night Stretcher is gonna be crucial. Dude, no Pokemon? that? 30 less damage. Got it. And then you do 140. Yeah. Oh, 120. Ha 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 ha. Let me see. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah. You know what's so funny, actually? Alright, so it does 30. I'm gonna do this. I just need to put him in range of the of like a raging hammer. That's it. Which I should be able to do pretty easily. I'm not gonna Iono because clearly they haven't been able to do anything. Okay. Plus 8 is, yeah. Actually, this is perfect. Is it 20 less or 30 less? 30 less, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, prizing the Scyther is not good, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Need jamming tower. There we go. Perfect. Against control decks is always like so weird. I feel like it takes like so much brain power to even just like read the cards sometimes. Bro, how many of these fucking things do they play, bro? Oh, God. Uh-huh. Shouldn't put Relicanth? Yeah, probably not. Okay, there's Turo. That's nice. Honestly, I think earlier when I went to click Raging Hammer, I just like in my head assumed Relicanth had to be on the field for me to do that because of the, like, I'm almost always just using the attack from Arcaludon. So that doesn't surprise me that I made that mistake. That means that Scyther is my last prize card, and that is such a bummer. Five energy and discard. Yeah, I'll just bench this. 30 damage. That's a Prime Catcher KO, dude. That was not it. God, they play Thorns too? What a nightmare of a deck. Yeah. That is, in fact, a dub. So maybe that's the idea. Like, there's, you know, deck thinning to your discard, and then there's deck thinning, like, oh, in this matchup, I don't want, you know. Like, my opponent's Pokemon do too much damage for Rocky Chestplate to matter, so I can just get rid of them and, like, never see the card again in this game. Like, oh, speaking of evolutions, here we go. Let's see if my opponent bodies themselves. I play the games and stuff too, yeah. I actually, for a long time, I played VGC, like the competitive video game. And I still keep up with that scene a little bit. I just, like, love the Pokemon franchise, so, like, you know, I watch the anime, I keep up with all the news and stuff, I play the video games, like, all that, so, just kind of generally an enjoyer of Pokemon. Ooh. I do love that top deck. That's nice. 260. Discard up to 2 energy from your bench Pokemon. Does 90 more for each. Alright, and then 280. Okay. Okay, this might seem a little weird, but I'm going to do this. Yep. Because now I get the energy. What's the incentive to do Flareon first? Yeah, I'm going to assume that you know way more about this than I do, because I, like... Oh, attach energy to bench. Yeah. Maybe they didn't because they don't have energy in here, though. Or they didn't have a way to get energy. Does it attach from hand or discard? Oh, from deck? Ooh. I understand. I understand. Okay. I'm just gonna do 30. Just, yeah. Oh, the Jolteon has free retreat as well. That's crazy. There's Flareon. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here that goes. All right, let's see if we can stay caught up. Leroy, dude, stop. Okay. Bench Duraludon. Concealed cards. Draw 2. Okay. Jamming Tower. Bench Scyther. Yep. I need to Night Stretcher another one back, unfortunately. I didn't really prize check this game, sadly. And I will take away my weakness. This attack is so funny too. It's such a like symbol of power creep. It's like, you know, not long ago there were cards that are like, you know, 220 damage, can't attack next turn and stuff like that, and now like 220 HP is like so whatever that like it's 220 HP, no downside. Like 220, go ahead. Area 0. They know that I get the KO with Relicanth after this, right? Do they know? Dude, they're so bodied. They're so bodied. Yeah, this is Leroy, by the way. This is my son. His name is Leroy. He's 10. This is a dub. Check this out. Bop. Bop. Yeah. Is this being given to people by PTCGL? Or is this just like random that I got both of them back to back? Like the matchup back to back. Fan call, hoot hoot, Noctowl, Noctowl. It's so funny too, because I feel like with Eevee EX here, like it's awesome that it can evolve into like any of the evolutions, but like 200 for 3 is not very good anymore. Because there's no like effect. This doesn't even KO Pheasantipity. It's just interesting how that all works. Like in terms of power creep. Dude, depending on how this hand looks going into this turn, like... That EV is for additional EV basic. Yeah, okay. Now they pass. Oh, no, they have the attack. That's great. 4 EV is never enough. I think like 0 EV is probably plenty. Alright, there's Night Stretcher. Dude, I'm just going to take Greninja back. We're going to research. And I need a lot. Oh, dude, we're so fucking back, dude. They are so fucking bodied. They are so bodied. I'm not even gonna play the other thing because, um, like I'm taking away their crystal. I don't even know what other tool cards they play. Sag Eevee. 5-head play as well. Not playing Jamming Tower means Rotom can't attack me. I have one boss in discard. I play four. That's like the best thing about this deck is playing four boss because like after you get set up, you kind of have like a lot of these turns that are like almost brain dead where you're just like, yeah, just gust target, target thing under 220 HP. It's so nice. It's a lot of like Gust Pheasantipede, Gust Latias, like anything like that. And then like in Miraidon too, like dude, brain dead boss. That's like a real like that's like a real strategy. And it's one that I employ often. You show me a deck that can just like set up, accelerate its own energy, and then just mindlessly gust targets that it can KO, like stuff like this. Sign me up, man. Because then you take decks like that to an event, and then you're not like dead. You're not like unable to think after the event most of the time, you know? It's good. It's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, no. You can't have that. I am looking to boss something. I'm gonna not bench anything. Give me boss, dude. I'm telling you, man. 4 boss is the way. You have no Terra Pokemon. No. Like, I wish there was a way, like, I could hit, like, settings and say, like, yo, allow my opponent to take that back. Like, I know they didn't mean that. Stuff like that where it's, like, so obvious. It's, like, all they needed to do was, like, Ultra Ball for something, and then they just had it, and then they can't. So that's, like, not a fun game for anybody. Now they're disappointed. Like, yeah. You can. Yeah, it's in here. Yeah, so anytime they take something from discard, it should show up here. All of these are like accordion menus for actions. Yeah, right. I want to know how I've dodged Budew